Lead generation. When we talk about lead generation, we mean generating contacts who are interested in our company's product or service. Usually, they don't buy them immediately, and the buying process can be long, even a few years for a house or a boat. That's why we try to streamline the process of converting website visitors to customers by increasing their interest through nurturing. A conversion path is the process by which an anonymous website visitor becomes a known lead. The better we know our target audience, the more chances we have to prepare content that converts them into leads. Important elements of conversion paths are a call to action, CTA, a landing page that usually includes a form, a thank you page, and an endpoint, which is usually an ebook, a webinar, or some other lead magnet for which users gave us their data. We can optimize the conversion path by optimizing each of the elements. The landing pages need to be focused on the main goal with short forms that don't require too much data from users. The call to actions need to be aligned with the content on the landing pages. Thank you page can have additional content to get the users to move further along in the buyer's journey. We talked about segmentation in our email marketing module. You probably remember we can segment the audience with any data we have about recipients, such as industry, age, existing or potential customers, and more. Workflows can help us use the segmentation and better nurture leads. Marketing automation is an important part of the lead generation because it enables the right content at the right time, and in that way facilitates converting visitors to leads and leads to customers. If the user opened an email, clicked on a certain link, downloaded an ebook, or watched a webinar, all these activities can act as triggers to send a relevant email and to guide the users down the buyer's journey. Of course, all users are not ready to buy, and especially in some industries, the buying cycle is long, so that means months or even years of nurturing. We have different triggers for workflows that are based on the information we know about the contact or a company they work at, but also on other information we might have, like the emails they opened, they clicked on, the events they attended, activities on the website, emails they're subscribed to, etc. Let's now go to lead scoring. It's an important concept in lead generation as it allows us to prioritize the leads. It measures the value of the prospects and their sales readiness. Sales teams can start contacting the leads with the higher scores. With lead scoring, you define how compatible the lead is to your product or service. How can we prioritize those leads, and what are the sales follow-up actions? Also, marketing and sales get to choose the attributes and behaviors they both value, which means that the leads marketing hands over to sales are aligned with both teams. We can score different relevant information: demographic information, company information, website activities such as visits on certain pages, ebook downloads, webinar signups and webinar views, submitting a contact form. Of course, all these examples have different values and scores. The higher the probability to close, the higher their score should be. Then engagement with emails, opening, clicking on emails, engagement and on social media, etc. One example is here. For each stage of the buyer's journey, we score different activities. But you can see that not all page views or ebooks are made equal. A downloaded ebook in the awareness stage gets a lower score than an ebook in the consideration or decision stage. The same goes to other similar activities. The deeper they are in the buyer's journey, so closer to make a decision to buy, the higher the value. Let's now look at the MQLs and SQLs, marketing qualified leads and sales qualified leads. Here we can see a marketing and sales funnel. A salesperson that gets an SQL has to decide whether the lead is good enough or they want to return them to marketing for further nurturing. So the SQL can either go back to an MQL or change the status to opportunity. Reasons to downgrade an SQL to an MQL are different. Often it's because the lead is not the decision maker, Perhaps it's too early, or the priorities have changed. Trying to sell to a lead that's not ready will just detract them from doing business with our company. Marketing qualified leads are contacts who have engaged with the team's marketing efforts, but are still not ready to receive a sales call. An example of an MQL is a contact who responds to a specific form in a marketing campaign. Sales qualified leads have certain characteristics or have done certain activities that make them worthy of sales development representative's time. The contact is ready to be approached by sales and needs more information. They have expressed interest for the service or product, like visited sites, attended a webinar, downloaded an ebook, and they also are a representative of a target audience, the right industry, size, company revenue, etc. Here are some of the questions we can ask ourselves when we define MQLs and SQLs. Is the company big enough? Is the contact a decision maker? Is he still a student? Is your company in B2B working with other companies, and is the lead from a well-known company? What industry is the lead from? Is it an industry you specialize in? We can learn more about the leads with the information they give us in exchange for relevant content. As mentioned before, we don't want to request too much information when converting the leads unless the information we're offering to them, such as ebooks or webinars, is of very high value. That's why we use progressive profiling, which means that each time a user converts on our website because they sign up for something, we ask for additional information. So, for example, for the first ebook they download, they give us first name, last name, and email. And next time, we also ask them to give us the company name if we are selling to companies. We also want to check what is a BANT acronym. Budget, how much can they invest? Authority, who is the decision maker? Need, do they have a need that our product can solve? Timing, is it the right time? So a student who downloaded an ebook and also watched a webinar would sound a good fit, but he has no budget or authority. And before we go to the next module, here are some of the ways marketing can support sales. A good thing with handing over the leads from marketing to sales is also that if sales knows content created by marketing that the personas are reading, viewing, listening, they can smoothly continue the conversation once marketing has handed over the leads. Marketing can support sales with a lot of content, such as case studies, company and product one-pagers, slide decks, analysis, reports, guides or ebooks with content templates for emails and more. And now let's go to the next module.